I'm Daphne from class 1 grade 11. So before we start today, I want to invite you to join me in a small experiment. Please listen to 2 pieces of music and think about what kind of image appeared in your mind after you listen to them. Now here's the first piece. And now here's the second one. Do you feel a completely different atmosphere this time? For me, the first piece gave me a kind of feeling of summer scene, while the second gave me a kind of feeling of standing in the cold winter wind, lonely and isolated. And surprisingly, the first song is exactly called Summer Cozy Rock, while the second one is called This Is What Winter Feels Like. And you see, our brain unconsciously transforms sound into image. You might think that this kind of transform is very common among people, but what if I ask you, can your brain transform numbers into colors? I know this is a weird question because you might think that, oh, numbers are just numbers, why do numbers have colors? I have asked many people this kind of question, and with no doubt, I got an instant no. That's when I first started to realize that not everyone's world is the same as mine. Because in my world, numbers always come with colors. 5 is always pink, while 10 is always dark brown. I wrote down how numbers from 1 to 10 appear in my mind, and they're like this, all with vivid colors. These colors of numbers just appear automatically in my brain whenever I see them and keep consistently in this way all over my lifetime. Same cases happen on words. In my world, the word city is always blue, while the word district is always orange. I can see you're confused, and I was confused at first as well, so I searched for answers to figure out why others cannot understand me and why I view the world in a different way. It turns out that there are still many people around the world that have the same circumstances like me. Scientists have defined this kind of special cross-sensory connection, synesthesia, and we are called synesthetes. For us, numbers are just numbers. Graphics always come with colors, just like I just said. And actually, for everyone sitting here, there's some kind of connection when we are still babies in early brain development. However, as people grow up, such connections are pruned through a process called synaptic pruning. However, for synesthetes, such connections are retained, or the inhibition between regions is weaker. And when we feel there's some kind of connection between our sensory regions, it's actually synesthesia happening. I started to realize synesthesia as a gift when I realized that I'm not actually seeing differently, but rather I'm seeing more of this world. I realized how it appears in many parts of my life. My studying, for instance, I can always remember words quickly because all of those words, they appear differently in my brain, always with the colors. Take the word function as an example. In my brain, it is orange. Orange can make me think of energy and efficiency. It can finally turn back to the word function that the function of something is to ensure the thing can operate efficiently. I've also used it in my creations of arts, as you can see that in this painting. I created this inspired by Coldplay song's Oh, and here's a piece of it. ocean and the color blue, so I created this. Similarly, many synesthesia artists all over the world has also used synesthesia to create their own artworks. As you can see that in this painting by Melissa McCracken. She created this inspired by Floretre's song Butterfly, and here's a piece of it. She painted down the lines and curves and numerous colors she felt from the music and painted on the canvas. So as you see, as more and more synesthetes over the world are using their own abilities to tell their own stories, and as synesthesia has become more and more important in my life, I realized that I don't need to be confused why others cannot understand me when I ask them, can you feel colors and numbers anymore? I don't need to deliberately separate my senses. I don't need to separate what belongs to my eyes or what belongs to my ears just to appear normal. Because in those fascinating moments of blending, I see the world in its most complete form, vibrant, connected, and full of unexpected harmony. All those senses merging and connecting creates the world of my own colors. Thank you.